Hello everyone and welcome to the YouTube channel. Yous might have followed us from TikTok and then you've realised I've got a YouTube channel and came over and watched this video. First of all, I still get comments now about a GoFundMe page, so I want to explain a couple of things about that right now. This can be story time with Lee. I lived in a terrace house with my mum and dad, and out the back of that house was my nana's house, so I would walk out my back gate and I was pretty much in my nana's house. However, about 10 years ago, my nana sadly died. She passed away, but at that time, my mum basically said, look Lee, you and Holly can either buy the house or you're going to have to sell both the houses and move because I can't see anyone else living in that house. I said no straight away, but then about a week later, I decided, you know what, let's just do it. But at the time, Holly was at university and I was at a crappy little job somewhere. The job itself was good, but it wasn't even £1,000 a month. Like, it wasn't a lot of money at all, and obviously Holly wasn't working. We moved in, we struggled the first couple of years, and that's actually when Holly started the Land of Holly, which sells personalised clothing. We did that as a side thing. Holly was going to uni and then she was doing these orders on the night after. It made us question stuff and it made us realise we had to get clever with money. When we go on about the GoFundMe, this is the next part I'm going to go on to. I designed a system which I think it's absolutely perfect. In this system, I want to tell you what it is so you can understand financially and maybe you can benefit from this yourself. So the system I designed was this. I want you to either draw down on a piece of paper a house or imagine a house in your brain. Now I want you to draw a foundation, I want you to draw the bricks, and I want you to draw the roof. I want you to split that house in 3 stages. Now the foundations of the house, I want you to split it in 6 different sections. When you split it in 6 different sections, that's going to be 1 month's money. And what I mean by that is, imagine your mortgage, council tax, gas, electric, car payment, every single bill comes to £1,000 a month. I wish, but let's imagine that. I've preached this for about 6-7 years now. I'll post some photos on YouTube right now so you can actually see. The foundations is split into 6 different sections. Each one represents 1 month's living expenses. So our total living expenses of all our bills collectively is £1,000. I believed with us being self-employed and worst case scenario, we needed 6 months living expenses. Every time we got 1 month's living expenses or £1,000 in our savings, I would colour in the foundations. We worked like the 16, the 17 hour days, the 17-hour shifts. And what we did was build this pot up as quick as possible. It took us a couple of months. We got 1 month's living expenses, we got 2 months living expenses, 3 months living expenses, all the way up to 6 months living expenses. And by the way, that feeling was amazing. It's the best feeling you'll ever come across as being self-employed. Now that's only the foundations. What the bricks are, same again, split into 6 different phases. What the bricks represent is 6 months invested in the stock market in the biggest companies in the world. Now I'm not going to go into detail with that because this is new to people, and obviously people might not be interested in this. People might just want to know our story, what's going on. So I'm going to just leave that there and just say that's an additional 6 months worth of money. And we've taken about 8 or 9 years to build this system. Now the next step is the roof. Now the roof is rental properties, it's buying businesses, it's investing into businesses, it is all that sort of stuff. It's like riskier stuff. Now going into a full circle here, we'll go back to the GoFundMe. That is why I don't feel it's right, us having a GoFundMe. We're not financially at a strain, if that makes sense. We're financially okay. And I feel like there's people out there who share their story online that pretty much just need it a lot more than us. And we believe, and I believe GoFundMes are good. So that's our financial situation in a whole. Hopefully somebody gets value from that little system that I designed.